As we're heading to Denmark anyway, we thought it would be rude not to try and squeeze in some Danish deer stalking. With just a few hours to play with, Max and his friends have been on the lookout for animals. His builder friend Jasper calls and says he's spotted a roebuck on his lunch break. Could be Jasper's lunch break, could be the roebuck's lunch break. Let's find out.
Actually, it was our plan to go hunting tonight. We just wanted to spot something now. But actually, we found our roebuck already now. He's laying about 100 yards away from here, bedding with their eyes closed.
Jasper says he has shot plenty of bucks in his white work shorts. That's Jasper wearing the work shorts, not the roebuck. But we won't be today. This youngster is going to have to wait. Max might have his rifle, but it's fresh out of the box, and we were called en route to the local gun shop where it was about to be zeroed, so he isn't going to risk it on a live animal. So why in the middle of Denmark do we have such a very Scottish name?
Many people don't know why we choose the word magnet, because it's fishing and hunting and outdoor. It's everything in one. I tried to make a magnet myself several times at Glenmig Estate in Scotland, but I never succeeded. It's always the salmon that's missing.
With the rifle zeroed in Dajarna's underground range, we're good to go, but the weather is appalling and the roebuck has now wandered off for some shelter. The following morning the weather is still grim, but a local bow hunter needs help to try and find a roebuck which didn't fall. As well as being the owner of a splendid gun shop, Dajarna is also one of only a handful of trained trackers in Denmark. All hunters here need to have the number of one of these guys in their phone.
In the law said you have to bring a rifle, because so you can kill the animal if it's not dead. And now there just came a car, and this is one of the problems with tracking wounded animals in the traffic or at hunting. That is, it's a little dangerous with all these cars. And this thing here is good so people can see it, but it's also when we are tracking like pigs in wild boar in Germany. So it's a little safe.
Now, before everyone starts saying, well, that's bow hunting for you, bow hunters accounted for just 163 follow-ups in Denmark in 2011 compared to nearly 12,000 rifle or shotgun instances. Right, Tanner seems to have started well. Blood spots leading across the field tally with bow hunter Michael's general description of events.
I shot at this buck at 10 meter and a little bit high, and it's very hard to find this buck, but I hope he get it. I hope he get it.
Putting these yellow ribbons on, so we're putting these ribbons on because sometimes the dog get tired or the man get tired, and then it's easy for a new hunt, a new man from the Schweizerregister. It's easy to hit the road, and sometimes you have to go back on the track and then start a little bit again. So, like you can see here, there is on this straw there is Schweiz, like we call it, and actually the dog is not looking for Schweiz. It's mostly smelling for the footprints, because many times when you shoot an animal in the stomach, there's no Schweiz. So
after about 20 minutes of regular blood trail, Tanner seems to be going around in circles. Dajarna decides to let her off the lead. It's not something he likes to do very often.
It's important when you're training with a dog for animals. It's important to have it in a leash, and then it's very seldom when you lose it, because especially the German Dajarna, they like to go hunting for themselves.
In the distance, we hear Tanner barking. It sounds like she is chasing something down. We leave it a minute, and Dajarna decides to go looking for her.
Hvor godt. Ja, det er godt. Ja. Hvor godt. That's a good job, ja. Hvor godt. Hvor fint, ja. Ja. Hvor godt. Ja.
I'm very happy now.
It's a great result. We have one happy bow hunter, a deer that won't suffer needlessly, and a working dog and handler whose skills have located an animal a kilometre from the original shot.
It's a nice feeling, you know. It was the right solution to take the leash of the dog and let it run, because we could see we were just pushing it further and further. So yeah, it was good. So we can come home now and have some warm coffee and go back to work.
For Denmark, just like the UK and other countries across Europe, the rules about hunting and shooting are still a work in progress. Having a team of voluntary dog handlers like this on call with the paperwork to let them search over anyone's property is a feather in their cap.